Hi, my name is Praise Ayodele, and I'm sincerely excited to talk to you today. It's been a while that I've spoken about this subject, but I think it's an important subject for every young person to sincerely think about, to understand, or at some point in your life, you've asked that important question of what is my purpose? It is a word that has been used so much and so many times that if we do not address that conversation, we might just get lost in the talk and in the course of that discussion. What is your purpose? Why is your purpose important, and what should you be doing with your purpose? I'm not going to go into the cliche conversation of what your purpose is and how you should take time to pray and think about it. I'm going to give my perspective about this context and this subject, and I sincerely hope that it gives you a direction clear enough to push you into the next phase of your life and destiny. So what is purpose? Purpose is simply the element of yourself that you have to give back to the universe while you're here. It's the bit of you that you contribute to mankind while you are breathing, while you're still alive. And how do you find that purpose? Because it's a question lots and lots of young folks like ourselves keep asking. Everybody talks about purpose, but how do I know what my purpose is? How do I know how to get started? And how do I even know what I'm supposed to do? My simple solution is this: your purpose is found in what you enjoy to do. What do I mean? So you love to spend time with little children. Your purpose might just be that hanging around people of the younger generation is what you're supposed to be doing, and improving their lives is simply the essence of your life. So how do I discover my purpose? It's probably one of the most pressing questions from every young person that I know, and I've asked that question at some point in my life. The simplest way to find what your purpose is by volunteering, serving. How do I know where to serve? You don't. You just serve anywhere, and then see how much you enjoy, how much of yourself you really gave in that experience, and what lessons you learned, and to see if you can keep committing to that effort and then change or try something else. But I tried serving here, and I don't know if I'm sure or I'm not sure. The thing is, you will never fully be sure. The essence of knowing or not knowing your purpose and finding or not finding your purpose is found in serving. Find somewhere to serve in and serve. Say for example, you hung out with some bunch of parents as a young person or a young adult, and you saw that the kids were gravitating towards you, and you really enjoyed their presence. You really enjoyed hanging out with them, making fun with them, seeing them enjoy themselves and just booming and being bright, being around you. Your purpose might be that your core is tied to being a blessing to younger generations and giving them a reason to smile, hope, or dream again. Otherwise, for me, if I hung out with those kids, I would probably lose my mind. So my purpose cannot be hanging around little children. Why? Because I don't enjoy it. Your purpose would most likely be related to something that you enjoy to do, but you don't give so much attention or thought process to. You just do it and you realize that I really enjoy doing this. For other people, your purpose might be to spend time talking to people, to not give up. That might be your purpose, to inspire a generation to the next phase of themselves, or to inspire someone to not give up on themselves. That might be your purpose. You don't know, right? But at the same time, you don't know because you are not serving in that capacity. So how do I know what capacity to serve? Again, you do not know. You can only try, serve, and see for yourself, do you enjoy it? Because the thing is, for your purpose and the elements to which you were made for mankind and to give back to the universe, you're going to enjoy it. You have to enjoy it. The purpose cannot be something that you do not enjoy at all. It's going to be where you have been oscillating in your natural frequency, but you didn't pay attention to. So in conclusion, serve some more, volunteer, reach out to organizations or even your local communities and see how you can be a blessing to that community. And then you find clarity on what you're supposed to be doing, how you're supposed to be doing, or who you're supposed to be doing it with. One of the biggest mistakes young people like myself make is that we assume that we can think our way into knowing what purpose is, or for some, that they can pray their way into knowing what purpose is, both of which is possible, but the chances and the likelihood of that happening is very slim. The fastest way to find out what, with who, and when you're supposed to be doing something is through service, through volunteering, giving a bit of yourself to people around you, to people that hang out with you, or to people that you feel that you are connected and sent to. In conclusion, there is one quote by Horace Mann which says that we should all be ashamed to die until we have won some victory for humanity. That is my favorite quote because it says to you that your life is not yours alone. It is meant to be given back to people whose lives are tied or dependent on you in some capacity. We are all interconnected and interdependent on each other, and so is our purpose of life to each other. I hope when you listen to this, it inspires you to be kind to yourself, gracious to yourself, but importantly, to look for something different, something exciting about yourself that you have not been paying attention to, which might actually be your purpose, and which might be the one thing that you've been sent to give to us in the universe.